What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing the Old Navy straight built-in flex light wash jeans. Jeans. It's a pair of jeans. So these jeans retailed for $45, and I got them for just under $40, and I think they're currently still on sale. On the care label itself, it just has a bunch of information of where it was made. So it was made in Vietnam, and the fabric content is 99% cotton and 1% spandex / elastane. And this jean has a very, very light wash as far as the color goes. I would imagine it as a very, very light blue, and on oldnavy.com it's just considered a light wash as far as the color goes. So they consider it a very soft and light wash denim with fading and whiskering for a lived in look. I do agree with that. It doesn't necessarily have the most whiskering and distressing as far as the color goes, but I do think that it still is a very light color with subtle hues of blue and not necessarily as much yellow, more so the blue hue, because you could always get a light pair of jeans and sometimes it does have a little bit more yellow compared to blue, but in this case it is definitely a lot more blue compared to the yellow side or warmth. So these jeans definitely are on the cooler side as far as the color temperature goes. I know some jeans have some warmth, but in this case they are definitely light blue as far as the light wash goes. So the labels on the jean are just Old Navy, and then it says the size, I'm a 31-30, and it just says straight built-in flex, which is basically the fit. So that's right there. So these jeans have belt loops on the front and the back. The jeans come with a tonal Old Navy button on the front, and that encloses the jean. So there's some Old Navy branding on there. And once we open it, it is a zipper as far as the enclosure goes. So it doesn't have a button fly, meaning it doesn't have multiple buttons here. It just has a regular zipper, which is the fly. Make sure your fly is not open. So the rivets in these jeans also have Old Navy branding, which is pretty cool. So not only does the button and the zipper have the Old Navy branding, but also the rivets, rivet, sounded like a frog there, but rivet, R-I-V-E-T, not ribbit. Let's move on. As far as washing these jeans, they do suggest tumble dry low and a lot of machine washing in the care label, but I personally would just soak these jeans and hang dry them. That's kind of a whole process in itself. I don't want to get too into it. You could definitely Google some of those techniques, but that's kind of my method. Soaking them and then hang drying them, just so I don't mess up the jeans too much. They are under $40, but you do want to take care of your jeans. I almost never machine wash any of my pants or jeans, but that's just me. I know some folks that even dry clean their jeans. By all means, if you want to do that, do you, but I personally soak them and hang dry them. And straight from their website, they did have some copy speaking to how this jean was engineered with some flex built in, but it is still durable and sturdy. Only the test of time could really tell that. I've had many jeans, whether it be under $50 or whether it be over $500, but I definitely do think the quality, just from my first impressions of this jean, is that I really like how it feels on my body and how it actually feels in hand. So they say that it's equal parts comfort and equal parts movement, and they say flexing on them. Oh, I mean, you gotta chill out, man. This is not on your biceps. I didn't know you wear jeans on your biceps, but nonetheless, there are 5 pockets in total. There is a coin pocket on the right side of the jean, along with that classic scoop pocket on the right, and there's another scoop pocket on the left, and on the back there are just 2 pockets. So 5 pockets in total. And some more details on this jean from Old Navy. They say that it is built-in tough as far as the fabric goes. It is abrasion resistant. I'm not necessarily gonna try to destroy these jeans, but hopefully they stand the test of time. And they said that it is basically indestructible. The motto for these jeans that Old Navy has is work hard, play hard. I don't know if people go to work in these jeans. They probably do, but I don't know if like construction workers are intentionally messing up their jeans to try out if Old Navy's claims are actually true. But in all seriousness, I think that it's a pretty good quality jean. I wouldn't say the highest of quality, but I definitely think it's a good quality jean for the price. And the last detail that Old Navy had is that this jean is a part of their Wash Well program, where they say that this jean in specific uses 20% less water than a typical washing method would be for other jeans. I'm not necessarily going to go into the jean making process or the production process, but producing jeans uses a lot of water. And I know that a lot of companies are trying to reduce their carbon footprint as far as water goes and just making their products in a more sustainable way. And their motto is, since 2017, we've saved 1.29 billion liters of water. Better jeans, better pizza, better ingredients, better jeans, better planet, wash well. So I got confused, I might be hungry. As far as the sizing and the fit on these jeans, I'm about 5'9" and 178 pounds. I've been working out a little bit, so I've been losing a little bit of weight, but still up there at my 2023 goal set. I would say these fit true to size. My natural waist size is about a 30 or 31. I bought these in a size 31-30, and the first number is basically my waist size. The second number is the inseam, meaning the length of the jeans. And I personally like my inseam a little bit shorter, because if I got it at a 32, I could definitely wear it, but I don't necessarily like the stacks. I like the hem being a little bit closer to my ankle. And if you pull it up, or if I were to pull up this jean, it definitely would make me look a little bit taller, even though I'm pretty, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily short, but more average in height. So this jean does say that it's a straight fit, but I've noticed that it does fit more on the slim straight side, not necessarily just a straight fit. To me, it tapers more so in the thigh and the knee area. So if you're a bigger guy with bigger thighs and you buy this jean and wear it, it may not fit the same way it looks exactly on me or exactly how it looks on the model on oldnavy.com. So the fit of this jean could definitely differ based on the body type you have. And I would say if you wear them higher on your waist, they definitely do look slimmer, almost skinny if you wear them high enough on your belly button, I would say. But these jeans do sit at the waist. I would wear them with a belt, even though a lot of these stretchy jeans don't necessarily fit me as far as the waist goes, but I do just put a belt on. If I bought these 2 sizes down, like a 30 or like a 29, it may fit me exactly on my waist, but I definitely like buying a 31 just to have a belt there. I like being able to wear a belt and not just have the jean really tight on my waist. Even though it does have 1% spandex, I like to wear size 31 jeans. So my suggestion when buying these jeans is probably try them on in store. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you want to try that TikTok where people are like trying to put the jeans around their neck to see if it fits. And if it fits around your neck, it fits your body. That probably works for some folks, but I would definitely suggest trying them on in an Old Navy store if you have a chance. And just buying your true size and any inseam length that you really prefer. I like buying this jean in specific in my true size, which is a size 31 waist, and the inseam a size 30. And like I said earlier, they are more of a straight slim fit, and they are really, really comfortable because of that 1% spandex. It's not necessarily super elastic, but it does have some stretch in there, opposed to just 100% cotton. I think you could definitely wear these jeans with a lot of outfits. I wore them with a pair of checkered low top Vans. You could probably wear them with some high tops, some dress shoes, maybe even with some boots or something. And I think these jeans are more on the casual side, but because they are more on the blue hue as far as the color temperature goes, I think they look a lot more elegant and less westerny, even though they do have a vintage vibe, not as western or warm toned as another jean that you would probably see. I'll put an example up here just for reference. And now onto the pros. I'm gonna say that my first pro is that this jean has a great price. I'm gonna say that for under $50, this is one of my favorite jeans to wear and one of my favorite jeans that I've reviewed or copped so far. And I've reviewed a lot of designer denim in private, and I used to buy a pair of Saint Laurent jeans every single year, and I love them so much, but every single year the crotch would blow out, so there would be a hole in the crotch area, and I didn't want to get them fixed anymore. So I'm always trying to find alternate options that have a great aesthetic, reasonably okay quality, that don't necessarily break the bank. And I think that these Old Navy light wash straight fit jeans are a great option compared to designer brands that are over $100, if not even more than that. Another pro that I had is that this jean comes in many different styles, sizes, big and tall or regular, and many different colors. I personally was attracted to this light wash a lot because I have a bunch of dark jeans like black jeans and lighter wash jeans but with a warmer tone. But when I saw this cool tone jean, it really appealed to me. And I like the fact that it doesn't necessarily have a lot of branding on the back and on the pockets or anything, just very, very simple. And when I bought the Saint Laurent jeans, it was kind of the same way. You didn't really know that it was Saint Laurent jeans. There used to be an era where you could tell by some of the belt loops, but that's why I really like these jeans. They're just really simple and look really good on your body. And my third pro is that this jean has vintage style. So this jean definitely looks like it would be from the 90s or even early 2000s. I personally think you could wear it with anything. Like I said earlier, you could wear it with a lot of tops, a lot of jackets, a lot of shoes, a lot of accessories. It looks really dope. Goes with almost anything. And that's my last pro. It's a classic jean that you could probably wear for a long time. Granted, I don't know if you're testing out that abrasion proof fabric that Old Navy claims to have, but in all seriousness, I plan to wear these a lot, and I'll probably do a review in the future to see how this jean lasted after a year. I did have some cons with this jean though. I'm questionable about the longevity because when I look at the front pockets, you could definitely see the spandex when you kind of just play around with your fingers and could see your fingers very, very clearly through the jean. It's one of those things where, like I said earlier, I'm probably gonna do a review after a year of owning these jeans just to see if it's really, really abrasion proof and if Old Navy claims that this $50 jean or under $50 jean is really, really durable and how long it really does last. I'm not gonna necessarily wear it every single day, but when I wear my clothes, I definitely wear them with intention. I care for my clothing, but I wouldn't say I baby my clothing. So I'll definitely do a review in the future just to see how these jeans fare after regular use and regular wear. And I only had one more con. This isn't really a con, but I think for some folks, this may be really easy to get dirty because it is such a very, very light wash jean. For example, whenever I wear like a white t-shirt or like a top that's all white or cream or light colored, there's always a chance of you getting it dirty whenever you eat. So even at the dinner table, sometimes I'll take off my jacket and just wear a t-shirt, or I'll switch clothes, or I'll wear like a black jacket just to make sure my clothes don't get dirty. But not just me being dramatic with my clothing. I think most people are not gonna worry about these jeans getting dirty. They are under $50. They are super light colored, but they're super stylish, super comfortable. And I think that's just a minor inconvenience that you would have to think about. No one's ever thinking about salsa falling on their jean or pizza sauce falling on their jean, but I think they're really dope. And for some folks, they may get mad at themselves. So maybe it's a con for yourself. You should see what you're doing with your life. This may be a con for some, but I only had two cons. I want to test the durability of this jean after regular use, and my second con was that it may get easily dirty for some folks. I could definitely see if you're like a construction worker or working in like a farm or with a lot of dirt, this light blue jean turning into a more warm color because all the dirt or all just the grime, and how this jean could get dirty when you wear it daily. All in all, I'm gonna say that the Old Navy straight fit built-in flex light wash jean is my pick for the best jean for under $40, and it's easily available, super comfortable, super stylish, a classic jean you could probably wear with anything, more on the casual side, but still super stylish, pairs with anything, and doesn't break the bank. What do you guys think about this jean? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let go. Peace. Live yours. Bass Pro Shop, baby. Reel it in. Reel it in.